Detroit Rock City and competition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set. Now, back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duty. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. They begin play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And things haven't gone all that smoothly for them here on this homestand. They've won just twice in 5 games, so they're going to be looking to get a little offense going to take some of the pressure off of this pitching staff.
Runners on first with 1 down. Line drive to center field.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball. All right, right here.
The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. Brian Dozier will stand in now. He homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Well, you look for a guy to produce. He's got 9 RBIs in his last 10 games, and he had another good one yesterday as well.
1 away.
Got him.
And with a quick breather here, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, if there's a ball hit out to center field in this one.
Alfred Broussard will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year.
Hey, one away. One away.
The 0-1 delivery. Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Brandon Perry is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
You can do it. No one
right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Casto on the grass.
He's good.
And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored in infield. Stepping in and ready for another shot. There, huh? George Springer. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box, Evan Gattis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One time, let it fly.
With the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Belted high in the air out to left.
Round it, round it, round it, round it, round it.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Astros have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Boy, the ball.
Brandon Perry makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Let her rip, let her rip. To start the inning, it's 1-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Here the visitors' bullpen. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Oh, and a great way to kick off the inning here. That's going to get the go-ahead run to second base with that double. And you know, even though it's still the 6th, you'd love to find a way to grab that lead right now and hopefully just let your bullpen take it home from here.
Digging in, George Springer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Hit sharply toward the right side.
Take a turn.
And
Look,
that's
look,
in
look.
there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Perfect start to the inning here in a tie ball game. You get that leadoff double, and he's moved over to third on the base hit. So now, heck, even a double play ball will get you.
Here we go now.
Home
One at a
run
time.
that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Hit well on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Alfred Broussard digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to third. To his right, Harry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Brandon Harry. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Good eye, good eye. Just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, be patient, get yours.
Grounded to third, taken in by Castellanos. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. It's
We got
Justin
two down.
will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Drilled down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it 6-5 now.
Got no one out now.
To the plate, Steve Pierce, as he's got a chance to be the hero. Tying run at third, winning run at second.
Oh, you got to love it, Matt. I mean, this has been a hard-fought game that comes down to this.
Hey, roll it up, huh?
Trying to hold the lead. Chopped weakly to the left.
Hey, turn two.
Throw will be in time for the first out, but meanwhile, that tying run has come in to score. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in.
Afternoon baseball from the Motor City, Comerica Park here in downtown Detroit. Brandon Harry strides forward with a hot bat in his hand. Great numbers over the past few games.
Like you can. Come on.
Pineda pauses. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Upton on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Brandon Harry.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
One on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far. So
hey,
we'll
get
see
your
if they
pitch
can
up there.
scratch
Come on
another
now.
run across right here.
Lifted in the air out to left. Upton has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. Brandon Harry will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball.
Here we go.
Think
now.
about hitting
Come on
the line
now.
driver
One
right
time.
back up the middle.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hit slowly back to the mound. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Brandon Perry will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far.
No one's better.
3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Tapper up the line. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. George Springer gets another crack right here.
Hey, drive him in,
He's
right here.
3 tries to this point. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. EK, where are you going now on 3 and 2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike.
Hey, right guy, right spot.
Pitch.
Clutch up now.
Hit high and deep to right center. Akers racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the run is in to score from second.
Hold up, right here.
All the way from first. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple. Angelo Velasmil will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
2 down here.
And you think at this point you have to
get him yourself right here.
out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through when it mattered. Wound up driving in 3 runs, and they were important ones as it helped lead him to the victory.
1 run on 6 hits.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. And the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to the show. Afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Brandon Perry will stand in for the first time here, and he's recently hit the 40 home run mark for the season.
Let's go right here.
Zimmerman gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
To third. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Steve Pierce will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
Hey, nobody away.
Well, he's been hitting really well over his last 10 games or so.
Oh,
he's someone to watch out for in this one.
Perry is camped under this one. 1 gone. Brandon Perry stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone.
Hey, nice rip!
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the... Settling in now, George Springer.
Drive it
He'll
like
look to
you
bounce
can.
back
Let's go.
after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Reined in. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Brandon Perry will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Zimmerman comes set. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no
and he
strike.
takes ball 1.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Out.
Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider there. A ball and a strike.
You got to believe he's going to keep going back to that slider. It's been great for him so far.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is right by Saltalamacchia to the backstop.
Hey, here we go.
So
Come
now
on
2
now.
men in
One
scoring
time.
position. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score.
Here we go, baby. Find a good pitch.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, so you didn't drive it here?
Take that. You know, he's giving him a great battle with guys in scoring position.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Drive that pitch,
Perry gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
He's set. Here it comes. Out in front of it, strike 1. That's popped up out towards short right field. Broussard over to his left, 1 away.
Hey, one time right now, kid. Here we go.
Brandon Perry. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Third baseman, Brandon Perry.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Your pitch, huh?
Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Gonna be a tough play. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player. Now from the longtime home of the Angels, baseball from Orange County. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the American League's Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. With that, we give you a look at A.J. Hinch's Astros lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Yeah, these guys have to be hoping that Altuve can turn it around today. He's hitting near the Mendoza line in his last 10 ball games and really having trouble getting anything positive going at the plate.
Garrett Richards will be on the mound for the series opener. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, take a look at that whip. Around 1.3, which is pretty much league average. So he's been very serviceable all year long.
Brandon Perry will stand in for the first time here, and he's recently hit the 40 home run mark for the season.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch,
Richards is ready. First pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right. Calhoun is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Brandon Perry stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And that's dead center for strike 1.
And you kind of wonder
Come
if
on
he's
now, get your pitch up there, kid.
There's another pitch right down the middle, and I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Oh, nice rip.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
In there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far.
George Springer will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner
your
at
pitch,
first
your
now
pitch.
following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros leave one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Leading off the inning, Salvador Perez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important
Got
time
no one
for
out
them
now.
to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Throw on to first in time, one away.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman.
Brandon Perry steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game
Hey, get your
so
pitch
far.
up there. Come on now.
Brandon Perry.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
Richards comes set.
Hey, can't
Here's the
see
first
it.
pitch.
Drive it like you can.
And a
Let's
high
go.
strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here
Hey,
in the last
drive
few
that
innings.
pitch, huh?
You
Here we
gotta
go.
think about bringing that one right back.
Right guy, right spot. Come on
Fastball
now,
above
kid.
the letters, a ball and a strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Chopped weakly to the left.
Hold
Tough
up, hold
play
up,
for
right here.
Solarte. And a close
he's
play at
out.
the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman. Got Brandon Perry comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
All
Yeah,
right,
he
come on
really
now.
pulled off
One
with that
time.
and
Let it
that's
fly,
not
buddy.
the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, be patient, get yours.
Let her rip, let her rip.
That's
One ball,
inside
2
and
strikes,
low.
down.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And this guy's not
Hey,
hitting
you
over
can do it.
300 by
No one
accident.
better. Let's go.
He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch on.
And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing those first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their little game now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and the count now 2-2.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, what a play. It's in time.
Woo, no problem.
The right fielder.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, they tried to let him finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little help to get the final 2 outs.
Fans are
Still,
final line
8
score
1/3
tonight.
quality
First
innings.
for
We'll
the
take that every
Victorious
time.
Astros.
Tuesday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game.
Brandon Perry will stand
Hey, you
in
can do
now.
it. No one
Just
bang.
too short
Let's
of
go.
100 RBIs for the season.
Come on now, one time, right here.
That's a
He'll
ball.
start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And Eric, this Angel Ball Club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting
let's
the
go,
world
big
on
fella.
fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And it hasn't been a homestand to remember so far. They're just 2-3 in their first 5 games, so they're going to need to pick it up.
1-1. Here it is. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That
Come on
change
now,
up
one
away
pitch right
is
here.
his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Hey, get on for
Runner
us
at
here.
first here, 1 man out. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out?
Hey, have a rip
You
at it up
figure
there, huh?
You're going to get something around the plate.
swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Brandon Perry will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Bases loaded here, nobody out.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Here we go.
High and deep to right center field. Back goes Calhoun, still going back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Now, I'll tell you what, guys, he did not miss a grand slam by a whole lot. He'll wind up getting the sacrifice fly in the RBI, but you see just how close this ball came to getting out of here.
Stepping in, Brandon Perry earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Yeah, and what do you know? He's got a good chance to get another RBI and a sac fly right here.
Come on, big guy.
First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot to third. Throw to the plate. The tag from Perez. He's out at the plate.
Up next for the
That runner at third, he's going on contact there. That's got to be the only way to explain it. It's one thing if this ball's hit up the middle, but when you hit it right at a corner.
Hey,
George
come on,
Springer
big dog, get your pitch.
will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro
Hey, get him with your best pitch right
he
here.
got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. On the third baseline. Oh, he makes the stop. He goes to first. It's there. He got him.
Oh, love it.
Brandon
Hey, let him
Perry
fly up
will
there,
stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point.
third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 41st home run of the year for him. And the Astros have taken a 4-1 lead.
Oh, and insurance runs come at a premium at this late stage of the ball game. And like you said, Matty, that makes this a 3-run game now. And they still need to get 6 outs, but at least now you...
And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
No errors. They left 11.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our Topps Player of the Game.
Yeah, he came...
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Cleveland Indians combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers 6-5. Looking at the standings, the Indians sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, 10 games out of first. The Tigers are atop the division. They have a small game-and-a-half advantage over second. The Atlanta Braves allowed only 5 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets, 9-1. As of today, the Braves are in last place in the NL East.
Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Brandon Perry will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Here we go. He's going through a stretch right now where he's hitting over 350 in his last 10 games, and that's the reason why his season average is so good right now.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And EK, you take a look at these Mariners entering play here tonight. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
They come into this one fresh off a 4-2 homestand.
And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Sean.
Boy, already a triple and a double against him here in the first inning. And he has not looked all too sharp, at least early on.
Hey, good
George
pitch right
Springer
now.
will stand in as you take a look at that first column on the left. He's closing in now on that batting title.
You know he's going to be in the running for that batting title, and he's hitting over 300 over his last 10.
Pollock is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
You're here.
Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here,
2
kid.
for 4 in Wednesday's game. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hot shot to third.
Dig, run it out.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again.
Kid, get on for us. Here we go.
Perry, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another
have a good
double
rip
to bring
up
him
there,
in.
huh?
Hit the other way out toward right field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. Brandon Perry will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the
get your
ground,
pitch
he's
right
got
here.
a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
First offering to him stays
come on, big
upstairs.
dog,
It's a
get your
ball
pitch.
and no strikes. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Catch made out there by Pollock, and there are 2 away now.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Now to the plate, Brandon Perry. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Gonna be a tough play. Throw gets him, 2 down. Brandon Perry strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Chopped in front of home plate. He's got to hurry. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really...
Getting ready for baseball under the roof in Houston. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Perry, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Keep it rolling. It's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game.
Right here. Find the ball.
On their heels right away.
And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but A.J. Pollock will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
Was a breath of fresh air because he's been stinking it up lately. Under 200 over his last 10 games.
A scoop with the bare hand. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Striding into the box, Brandon Perry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again.
Hey, drive it deep, big dog. Here we go.
Up in the zone against a guy like this.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive it, huh? Pick one out. Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Hernandez comes set. Here it is on 0-1.
Ball one.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs
to
like
you can up there,
throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
One out and a runner on second base.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Perry is retired, 2 down now.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish.
Brandon Perry will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Ball one, no strike.
Low
hey,
for
see
ball
it.
1.
Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Hit hard on the ground to third. There is Seager. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Brandon Perry will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a
all right, come on now, let it fly.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pollock. And this is into the alley and ought to be good.